When Bible hero King David was a child, he fought bears and lions. When he was a man, he fought giants and kings. But I was recently struck by this obscure passage in 1 Chronicles about what he got up to in his peaceful old age. David was a man of faith, and he wanted to build a grand temple by which everyone could honor God. God was pleased with David's intention, but told him to leave the actual building part to his less battle-blooded son. Here in 1 Chronicles we find that David indeed leaves the building work to his son, and yet he remains completely invested in the project, spending acres of time planning out all the details through which to honor God. Chapter 29 describes some of the building materials he puts aside, including tons of silver and gold, and chapter 28 describes the detailed plans he made for the layout of the building and for all the people who were to work in it. He plans out all the temple furnishings, and in verse 17 it even says he works out the weight of gold for the forks, and for the gold in every gold dish, and for the silver in every silver dish. I was struck here by David's absolute zeal to honor God down to the last temple fork. More than this, in verse 19, David says, "All this I have in writing as a result of the Lord's hand on me, and he enabled me to understand all the details of the plan." So this isn't just David making things up. He's seeking and hearing from God even about pots and pans. Going back to verse 9, David exhorts his son Solomon to the same wholehearted devotion, and this is the fantastic claim he makes from his own experience. This is it, verse 9. "If you seek him, God, he will be found by you." This is David talking. David sought God over overcoming giants and kings, and God was there. But David also sought God about the amount of metal required in a temple pot, and God was there too. I'm pretty familiar with the idea of seeking God for the big decisions of life, my work and finances, and all the mini dramas of friends and family. But it is a wonderful thing to also seek him in another lockdown day with nowhere to go and no one to see, because he promises that if we seek him, we will find him there too.